All right, so onto my working set for the ab machine. The abs are one where people often chronically underload the muscle group. People tend to do really a lot of high volume, low load work for the abs, which can create a nice burn, but you're not likely to get much true hypertrophy in the abdominal muscles or generate much strength changes either. So unless you go truly to failure, obviously, but I think people tend not to do that. So let's go. All right, set's done. Now, since it's a really busy gym day, one of the hardest exercise pairs to superset is pull down and overhead press. For some reason, those machines and other equipment items often get taken, so you got to get creative. So today I'm going to do single arm pull-ups on the assisted machine for low reps, and we'll see how it goes. I'm also going to bring some dumbbells over here so I can do my overhead press and tag into supersets. Here we go. You might be thinking that it's a weird choice to do single arm assisted pull-up, but one of my specific goals for my rock climbing skills is to have an improved single arm pull-up for some more sport specific things. So not everyone needs to do that. You could get just as an effective stimulus for a lot of people just doing pull-ups. But I want to be able to do a one-arm pull-up. I think it'd be badass.
Another absolutely essential skill to develop in the gym is figuring out what muscles you're training and how to train them effectively using a variety of exercises. Something is always going to be taken in a busy gym, and being able to work around that is huge.
That's the bare bones method done. One thing that comes up oftentimes is people are worried that they're not getting enough like bicep or tricep isolated loading in, or like calves or anything. But with all these compound lifts, you're definitely getting some fractional volume, meaning like it's not direct bicep load or whatever, but it's not you're not neglecting them altogether. So if you're hitting 2 days a week of full body compound lifting, you're absolutely moving the needle in the right direction at least. So that's absolutely a solid way to train. I would only add that specific lifts can be utilized for specific needs. If you have biceps tendinopathy and you're not getting enough biceps loading in to make changes you need to see for your function and pain, then you would absolutely need to add some like biceps loading in. Or let's say you're more like a bodybuilder and you want to improve a weak link, you absolutely should be doing more volume of a specific movement for that given purpose. But with most people just not hitting the basic activity guidelines, starting with the bare bones method is profoundly valuable. You'll see absolutely insane changes in your physique, even with just 2 days of resistance training, each under an hour. So if you're able to just get that in, that's awesome.